Okay. I think we're good. Hold on. Let me move my chair a little bit. Okay. What is good? What is good? Hello. We are back once again. Let me set everything up. I'm not sure why my intro thing wasn't playing, or at least I couldn't hear it on OBS. I might have just had it mute or something, but I'll have to check on the VOD and see what was going on with that. That was a little bit weird, if I do say so myself. Okay, let me... What did I want to do? I wanted to tweet that I was actually live, since I don't do that enough. How do I do that? Share? Copy the link? Alright, there we go. Probably say Union, but it might be more clickbaity to just say XYZ monsters and then have people be like, what? They put the XYZ in the Rush Duels? It's not actually the case. That didn't actually happen. Do I put the link? Do I, like, what is the meta when it comes to this stuff? Do I say that is... Let's see. I'm just gonna do my usual, just put the link in the reply. Should be fine. And I do have a... an okay-ish thumbnail. My thumbnail game is pretty weak. I will definitely have to figure it out. But let's see. Alright, we got the music going. This is my YouTube studio. This is okay. Now we're here. Alright. So hello everyone, my name is Protagonist, you can call me Protag, and today we're here to open some packs. But before we get to that, of course, we do need to do our usual thing, which is go over the past week of news and see, what else is new, right? Every week we have a bunch of new things that happen in Rush Duel, and I'd like to, try and talk about some of that and see, if whether or not it's going to be game-breaking, if the cards are good, things like that. And so this is what this segment of the stream is. So not too many things this time around, just 4 pages, which is, pretty standard. Last week we had to go through like 3 weeks worth of stuff, and that was a big one. So if you are interested in that, please check out last week. We looked at a lot of things, talked about a few cards, and yeah, it's gonna be a very exciting couple of new sets. I'm very interested to see how they're going to affect the meta. Obviously, we're seeing a few I guess a few tops with the XYZ decks, which is very interesting. I am gonna talk about once we open the packs, I'll start talking about why I think that's the case. But first off, we have to talk about what is coming up in the future. So let's go with Goe indeed. Rush Duel KP26. This is headliner of Reigning. This is the Royal Rebel set that is coming out, I think, next month? Question mark? But yes, we are going to be getting a theme in Rush Duels centered all around Gambare Goemon. This is not something that is completely out of the ordinary. This is another Konami tie-in product, just like we've seen with Gradius. So we actually saw Konami add a new Goemon card in the advanced format as well, which I think, I'll be honest, looks way better than what we have, which is not something you'll hear me say a lot, right? Like, advanced format getting a better looking card than Rush Duels? Like, God, that's a rare sentence for me. But we did get a few cards coming out of the set. I don't think we have all of them, so we will be looking out for the rest of the deck shortly. But for now, let's just look at what we have. Starting off, we do have Omitu, the city's idol, level 4 Wind Warrior, 0 attack, 0 defense. Continuous effect, you take no damage from this card battling. If there's a face-up Goi, the Rumor Ninja, or a Wind Warrior Ritual monster on your field, this card gains 600 attack, and its level is increased by 4. Obviously, the 600 attack boost does not really matter, but the level increasing by 4 is interesting. Probably means that we are going to be running some level 8 Ritual monsters, because that's really the only reason why we would care about levels in a deck like this, unless there's specifically things that go on where you need, you know, high-level monsters. But that's interesting that you would still need to have Goi the Ruben Ninja or a Wind Warrior on your field before you even get the level increase. So this feels more like an extension card than it is something that you would try and play turn 1, right? Like, do they have Goi? Okay, Goi the Ruben Ninja, we'll talk about it later. Because, like, right now, it feels weird that they would put... Because Goi is a level 4, and then you would have this card, then you have a level 4 and a level 8, which would already make it, like, kind of weird for you, right? So, let's just see what the other cards do. Next up, we have Ebisu, the Ninja of Justice, level 4 Wind Warrior, 1200 attack, 1800 defense. If helpful items is in your graveyard, the Ninja, or Omitu, the city's idol, in your grave and add it to your hand. For the rest of this turn, you cannot attack with monsters except for Wind Warrior monsters. I mean, once again, I feel like Rush Duel just does a really good job on, like, locking a lot of decks. Wind Warrior obviously is now a lot of different decks, I'll be quite honest with you, right? We do have the Music Princesses. I think the speed cards are also Wind Warriors. So we do have a few decks now that are just Wind Warrior types. So is this something that we could see being added in these other decks? I don't think so. But I mean, if this, like, goes into a really good card that, like, buffs up other Wind Warriors, maybe, but I think this just keeps it in with the Goi cards. Like, we don't have a Wind Warrior ritual thing that would care about the levels or having an easy way to access the levels, so maybe not. But we do have a few cards, a few generic rituals that would really love to have easy ways of getting, you know, just a bunch of levels on the field. So that's probably the reason why there's a lock on this card, just in case, because I could see people running like a small package if it meant getting a level 8 and a level 4 on the field, right? Like, that's not bad. Alright, next up is Goi the Rumor Ninja itself. Finally, level 4 Wind Warrior, 1500 attack, 1000 defense. During the turn, this card is normal summoned. You get to draw a card. That's pretty good. Then you can choose a card in your hand and send it to the graveyard. That's okay. Then you can choose a Ninjutsu Art of Ultimate Transformation in your graveyard set, and send it to your spell or trap zone. Okay, I was trying to figure out if there was a word missing or not. For the rest of this turn, you cannot attack with monsters except for Wind Warrior monsters, and you cannot activate the effect of Goi the Rumor Ninja. So, card once per turn, draw a card, pitch a card, and then add what I assume is the ritual spell. Okay, yes. Sure. Yeah, that's not bad, especially because you're able to pick it up with Ebisu. So Ebisu gets you, can get you Goemon, which can then get you the or the ritual spell, which is a level 8, which is what we predicted, and that means that you have an easy access to getting a ritual monster out with just one card, and, you know, obviously having stuff in the grave, but alas, that's not too bad. This is something that is obviously, you know, just pretty common with a lot of ritual decks nowadays. I'm not that's not going to be that big of a deal, I'll be honest. Oh, what's up, MZeta? I kind of won't be surprised that Reshef is going to be printed in the set. I was I was shocked that they leaked it, quote unquote, when they put it in the Jump Carnival or whatever. That and what was the other card that was leaked? I don't remember. They did leak a sorry. They did leak another card. I thought it was it wasn't Rescue Cat, right? It was something else. I don't remember. Alright, next up we have our first ritual monster. This is YUGIOH, the rumored Kabuki Lion. So instead of going more into... I guess we're going into like a Kabuki route when it comes to the boss monsters, which I'm totally cool with. I really enjoy the Kabuki style. They're not operas, right? They're just Kabuki performances. I find them very interesting, and I've yet to attend one in person. I'd love to be able to have that opportunity just to be able to go once, but you know, that involves planning. That's a lot of work. That's fine. Anyway, 2500 attack, 1500 defense, pretty standard stat line. Nothing to really be worried about. If helpful items is in your grave, send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. This card gains 300 attack times the number of helpful items in your grave until the end of the turn. I'm never really a big fan of having specific names in your grave to active or to have like beneficial effects. What I assume now is that there's going to be more than 3 copies of helpful items. There's going to be helpful items, the card itself, but then we're going to have another card that name changes to helpful items in the grave. This is obviously going to make it so that you can have 6 copies for a total of 1800 attack, which then boosts you to what, 3300? No, 4300 attack? Right? 603 is 18, 1800 plus 25 is 343. Yeah, so 4300 attack is a big amount. If you can get 2 of these on the field, that is more than lethal. So that is possible. The only issue is, like, you would have to be so lucky for your opponent to not have some form of interruption, or at least some bodies on the field to stop you from just getting lethal. But alright, let's look at helpful items. This is a normal spell. Activate the top 5 cards of your deck and show them. You can choose a YUGIOH, the Ruined Ninja, or Ebisu, the Ninja of Justice among them, and add them to your hand. Wow, only 2 out of the 4 ninjas. Okay, sure. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in order. If you returned 5 cards with this effect, then you can gain 600 life points. So you could forego doing any of this. You could forego adding any ninjas if you need the 600 life points. Why is 600 life points so specific? Where did we see 600 again? It just gained, yeah, this card just gained 600 attack. That's not... Okay, sure. Sure. I don't see why you wouldn't pick up any of the two ninjas instead of gaining 600, but maybe we'll see a reason later. Alright, next up is Take a Short Break. This card's name is Helpful Items While in the Graveyard. There you go. So we do have 6 copies in the grave. Send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. You can choose a Ninjutsu Art of Ultimate Transformation, which is the ritual, or Ninjutsu Art of Special Transformation. Wait, is there a different one? Is Special Transformation different from Ultimate? Oh, it is! Oh, never mind. So we have 2 different ritual spells. We just don't see them yet. Okay. Sure. Either Ultimate Transformation, Ninjutsu Art in your grave and add to your hand. For the rest of the turn, you cannot attack with monsters except for Wind Warrior monsters. Sure, that's fine. Milling 3 is pretty nice, and you can just add either ritual spell to the hand. Alright. I can't see why you wouldn't have a 3 of them. Alright. Next up is Ninjutsu Art of Ultimate Transformation. So this is one of, I guess, 2 question mark ritual spells. You can ritual summon a level 8 monster with 2500 attack and 1500 defense by sending face-up Wind Warrior monsters on your field whose total levels equal 8 or more. You cannot use more monsters than necessary as material, of course. For the rest of this turn, the monster special summoned by this effect cannot be destroyed by battle or effect. So this actually does give you protection on on summon, which is pretty good. There are a lot of cards that will just kind of happily destroy your monsters for fun. That's not bad. Now, let me think about this. Level 8 monster with 2500. Was there a lock on here? There wasn't. The only thing is that you need to use helpful. Okay, yeah, so you only really need to use helpful. That's okay. So I thought maybe this could be something that you could add to any other Wind Warrior decks, but no, this is not worth it. This is not worth trying to slot in to some other Wind Warrior deck. That's totally fine. Okay. Honestly, I just want to see more cards. I need to see what the other ninjas do, and sorry, I had to cough. But yeah, I just need to see what the other Wind Warriors, the other Wind Ninjas do to better understand, you know, how good this deck can be. Because we only have one boss monster. There's no way that we are just running one level 8 ritual as our big guy. We need a second, or at least more ways of attacking. Because like 1500, 1200, 0, that's not that good. Obviously, this guy has big attack, and it's pretty easy to send him out, so having multiple copies on the field isn't out of the realm of possibility. But I just need to see other ways of winning this game. I need to see other win cons. I don't like this being the only one, because like this basically is promoting a OTK style of attacking. And if we're gonna do that, that means we should, in theory, have ways of removing cards like back row or just monsters on the field to make it easier to do that. If there aren't, then it is kind of rough. But we'll just have to see. Alright, moving on. Next up is get healthy with healthy, or healthy A. I'm assuming it's just healthy, but just said differently. Alright, so healthy is another winged deck? Or no, it's just a multi-attribute pyro deck that is also a ritual deck. So we have 2 rituals. We are back to adding multiple ritual decks per set, which is fine. But I would love to see, I think, is this all of them? I don't think we have all of the cards here. Because, like, we have Healthy High, which shows Olivia, but I don't think we have... is it Olivia? Is it Healthy Olivia? Shoot, I'm gonna feel so bad if I got that name wrong. Someone fact check. Anyway, but yes, this is a very interesting concept. I read the cards briefly when I was excited because I really like the Healthy cards. I like the art style, so I wanted to read what the cards do. It's very interesting. And that's why I want to see more. And I'm tempted to try and like main this deck if it becomes like good, or at least have this as a pet deck. Music Princess is good with the ninja cards? Okay. That is interesting. I wasn't expecting to, like, there was the obvious Wind Warrior synergy, but I'll have to see what the people are playing to make that work out. But yes, hello Adam, hello Hunt. I wonder what they'll do with Reshef, the Dark Being, since we know it's coming in the future. I mean, they're just gonna release it, right? Like, are you asking if there's gonna be like a full wave of support and having it be a full deck? I don't know if they're gonna do it in this set in particular. There might be like 1 or 2 cards that help it, but I can definitely just see this being added and then just throwing a few cards in between. Let me pull up Edo for a while, because obviously we don't have Reshef in, or like the deck in there, but we can see it, right? Like, we'll have the card, we'll have the ritual spell. It will be interesting, like, what they'll do. Like, okay, the ritual spell is what? Yeah, tribute monsters whose levels equal 8 or more from the field or your hand. So this is a very generic thing. And then Reshef is what? You discard, right? You pitch a spell, and then you can take control of a monster for the turn? That's not bad. Yeah, it's a very generic thing. I cannot see them doing much more than adding Ritual Spell Retriever, the spell itself, and then Reshef. Right? And then that's it. For now. They might do something more in the future, but we already have our 3 main sets for Headliner Reigning, so I don't know what they would do after that. Right? Because like this is a very generic ritual monster. So if they make Reshef, there's no way they make Reshef a legend ritual monster. That would be insane. But yeah, I don't know. I think this is just they're just trying to increase the power level of some decks by giving you a generic ritual option if they wanna do that. And then in the future, we could see some like maybe a Reshef retrain with some new supporting cards and stuff like that. That could be really interesting. But yeah, I don't really see anything. I don't really know if there's anything else that we would really care about, I guess. Alright, now let's look at the healthy cards. Healthy Catherine. Like Catherine? Sure. Level 7 Water Pyro Effect Monster. Now, I think I saw a tweet about this. Are there actually no Water Pyro Monsters until now? Is this the first time we've seen a Water Pyro Monster? That cannot be true, right? Holy shit, wait, it might actually be true. YUGIOH Pro says there are no Water Pyros. This is actually the first Water Pyro Monster. Okay. GG's Rush Duel for being once again being a trendsetter. You can normal summon this card without a tribute. If you do, this card's original attack becomes 1000. I don't think that's gonna be that big of a deal. To be quite honest, this is a very what is it? This is very prime feeling already, right? During the main phase of this card was normal or special summon. Send the top 2 cards of your deck to the grave. That's good. Then you can choose a Healthy Mind Speedy Buzzer Battle in your graveyard and set it to your Spawn Trap Zone. I'm pretty sure that is one of the ritual spells. Yeah. Right? Yes. Okay, so we'll look at it later. But alright, so we do have a card that lets you get your ritual spell out. It does cost you a card, which does kind of suck. Usually the spell card recyclers, or the ritual spell card recyclers, are kind of free. Or at least they're low level, so you don't have to worry about tributing over it, but that's fine. That should be okay. At least they have one, and they don't have to wait like a couple of sets before they get one, like Moon Force. So it's okay. It's okay. I'll take it. Next up is Healthy Shanlong. Not Shenlong, but Shanlong. Level 7 Wind Pyro Effect Monster, 1500 attack, 1300 defense. Is that the same stat? It is. Okay. You can normal summon without tribute, same thing, becomes 1000 attack. During the card this turn was normal summoned only. Okay. Choose one monster in your field and send it to the grave. Okay, so you can choose itself, which is maybe good. Then you can choose one level 7 or higher Pyro monster or a throw thanks to good health in your grave and add it to your hand. For the rest of the turn, you cannot activate the effect of Healthy Shanlong. Sure. Why would I want to do this? It could be to reset the effects, right? Add it to the hand though. So like right now, right, in theory, if you have Catherine and Shanlong, you Shanlong effect, pitch Catherine, get Catherine back. And then if you didn't use the Catherine effect this turn, you can use it again by sacking or by tributing over like a Shenlong or something. Yeah, maybe. Sure. Next up is another level 7, Healthy Lamilla, which is a higher attack stat. Okay, higher attack, 1700 attack, 1300 defense. Once again, you can normal summon this card without it. Oh, wait, without a tribute. Oh, shit, I'm reading this completely wrong. This is, you can just normal summon it normal. Okay, I completely was reading this wrong. Oh my god. So you could just play it normally. Never mind. This is fine. This is fine. This is actually really good. I'm good. This is good. I like it. This is an amazing deck. You get high levels for free. Like, holy shit, you get high levels for free. Never mind. This is an amazing deck. I love it. I love it so much. Oh my god. I'm in love with this deck now. I get it. You don't have to summon no tributes whatsoever. You don't even have to put one tribute down. It's just for free. Holy shit, this is an amazing deck. Alright, sure. I mean, most pyros exist in Rush Duel, so are mostly fire, so by instance, Saburamins, Noodle Ninjas, and Max's chemicalized decks are good examples. Yeah. Wait, chemicalized didn't have a water pyro, right? Yeah, okay, no, they didn't. Given the fact that Rush Duels won't treat these decks as archetypes, well, I'm mentioning by grouping the name of archetypes. No. It's... Wait, what was this in response to? Me being... Okay, yeah. I mean, the gimmick is that healthy kind of reminds me of Prime with the decreased attack. Yeah, it's still Prime-like, but at least you don't have to tribute. It's not expecting you to tribute a card on top of it, right? You can just play this for free, right? You can play level 7 for free without having to tribute anything, not even one monster, which is why this is like better Prime, in my opinion. The effects aren't too bad. Okay, so back to Lamilla. Continuous effect. Face-up pyro monsters whose original defense is 1300 on your field cannot be destroyed by your opponent's effects. That is not bad. Blanket protection is always fun. You'll probably have to try and play this in defense position if I'm being quite honest. But having the ability to play protection for free like this is not bad. Probably something, yeah. Okay, next up is Healthy Sati. 2400 attack, 1300 defense. This is our highest attack, and it has the same effect. You contribute without summoning, attack becomes 1000, but 2400 attack is not bad. That's pretty nice. Send the top 2 cards of your deck to the grave. You can special summon a monster with 1300 or less defense from your hand in face-up defense position. So, something like a Lamilla. Then you can change the battle position of one face-up pyro monster on your field. Okay. So, obviously you're not targeting Shenlong. You can target the Catherine. That's not bad. This does get you access to your ritual spell. One monster with 1300 or less defense. Are there any other monsters with 1300 or less defense that I would care about? Monster, effect monster. Contacts. No, maybe. No. That's not. Oh wait, 1300. I'm looking at attack. I was like that's kind of broken if that was the case. Oh my god. I was like that cannot be real. All the healthy cards. Yeah, you wouldn't run dark matter. That'd be crazy to run like some dark matter shenanigans. It cannot be destroyed by battle. Maybe? Tentacle is 1300 defense? I mean, okay, but like that's already a level 4. Is there high levels that I care about? Not really. Okay. Yeah, not really. Yeah. Nope. Okay, that's fine. It was worth looking. There was a single water pyro monster that's Kumamon, a low-level... Isn't Kumamon Kumamon's the promo card, right? Because I think I have one. Yeah, Kumamon... Yeah, I forgot that Kumamon is a water pyro. That's just such a weird thing to do for this card. That's right, we had a water pyro before. Wow, Kumamon was water pyro? I'll be honest, I just never checked. But yeah, I bought this card still in its promo packaging or whatever when I was in Japan a couple years ago. Just so that I had one, I guess? I thought it would be cool. I'm not trying to... It's not worth anything, obviously. I just kind of wanted to have one because I was like, oh, why not? A promo card. It was pretty cheap too, so it didn't really matter. Yeah, wow. Promo Kumamon is wild. Alright. Let's move on. Next up we have a level 7 ritual monster, Healthy Eliza Lamilla? Where have I heard that before? I don't remember. Is it Liza Lamilla? Anyway. Eliza Lamilla. Level 7 Dark Pyro Ritual, 1900 attack, 1300 defense. During the main phase of this card was Ritual Summon, send one monster from your field to the grave. You gain 700 life points, then you can choose a monster on your opponent's field and destroy it. For the rest of the turn, you cannot activate the effect of Healthy Eliza Lamilla. Sure. Pitching a card... Or specifically, yeah, pitching a card kind of sucks, especially off your field. Not a big fan of that, but I mean, it's not like it's difficult to get more level 7s on the field anyway. Getting 700 life points is fine. You can choose a monster on your field and destroy it is pretty good. Sure. Next up is Healthy Taiga Sadi, or Tiga Sadi. Maybe Taiga, because it is a tiger, right? She is sporting a tiger look. You got the claws, you got the stripes, you got the tail. Okay, Taiga Sadi, sure. 2400 attack, 1300 defense is, I believe, the same stat line as Sadi anyway. Yeah, okay. Send the top card of your deck to the grave. Choose up to 2 face-up level 7 or higher pyro monsters on your field and change them to face-down defense position. Then change those monsters to face-up attack position. For the rest of this turn, these monsters gain 400 attack and you cannot activate that effect. I assume that means you cannot activate their effect? Right? Like, you cannot activate the effect of the monster that you just flipped down and flipped up. Like, this is basically like telling someone to do like a push-up or doing like a squat, right? This is like 1 rep, which I think is a very cool gimmick. The only unfortunate thing is that, yeah, you cannot activate their effect again, which does kinda suck. But for the most part, the targets that you would want to use this on is, right, Sati herself. You don't really care about flipping Lamilla. You definitely don't care about Shadlong. And maybe Catherine, right? Catherine, Sati are like your main targets for this. Maybe like another Taiga Sati on the field, obviously, and then you can buff its attack again, 28. And then if you do it, have a second Taiga Sati, you can do it again. Yeah, you could do it again, right? Like a different one, you would just have to target like another card here. So you'd have like in the world where you have 3 Taiga Satis, how many times can you activate their effects, right? If you activate 1 Taiga Sati and choose itself and a second one, then you can buff those to 2800, but then you cannot activate the effect of the second Taiga Sati. However, if you have a 3rd Taiga Sati, you can activate the effect and then buff the first 2 Taiga Sati and then get them to 3200 attack, which is 32 is 64 plus the 24 from the 3rd Taiga Sati, which is technically enough, but once again, it comes down to where in the hell... You can't see the screen. Oh, what the heck? What happened? Oh. Sorry. Thank you. I don't know how that happens, but okay. Sorry. When did the screen change? What was I talking about when the screen changed? Because then I'm gonna have to repeat myself just so that I can have it for the recording. What did I hit? Oh, was it this? No, it wasn't this. Yeah, interesting. When did the screen change? Oh god. Actually, is there timestamps? No. Dang. Alright. I mean, that should be fine. I will just have to put something on top or put like an overlay or something on top. That should be okay. It should be fine. Alright. Next card we have Healthy's High. There's a ritual spell card. Ritual summon a level 7 pyro monster by sending a face-up level 7 or higher pyro with 1300 defense from your field to the grave as material. For the rest of this turn, you cannot attack with monsters except for pyro monsters. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, that's not a big deal. Sure. And then Healthy Mind's Speedy Buzzer Battle is another ritual spell card. Ritual summon a level 7 pyro monster by sending a level 7 or higher pyro monster with 1300 defense from your field or hand to the grave as material. You cannot use a monster on your field as material for this effect except for Healthy Catherine. Sure. So it gives you the option of using hand or field, but if you use the field, you have to use Healthy Catherine, which I mean is fine. But that gives me the thought that we're getting multiple ritual monsters? Because like in my mind, I would love to see Olivia as a ritual monster. If Catherine becomes a ritual monster, that would be cool as well. But what would that... Because we have Lamilla as a ritual. We have Sati as a ritual. And then could we get Shanlong and Catherine as rituals as well? Would there be a world where each of the healthy monsters become their own ritual monster? Like, that would actually be really interesting. Every level 7 has their own ritual monster. And I do find it interesting that they say level 7 or higher, even though it is a level 7 pyro monster. So I would have to assume that all of the other monsters that we haven't seen yet are level 7 pyros, but I just have to see more. But I love the idea that we have a deck where we can just kind of freely throw around level 7s like this. This gives me the belief that we could bring back T-Bolt. We could go back and T-Bolt loop the shit out of people with all of these level 7s. Like, think about it. It doesn't matter that we have, all of this. All of these level 7s can be put onto the field and then they can be tributed for like T-Bolt or some shit. Like, think about the possibilities. Like, imagine how cool that would be. And then, like, you have so many level 7s in your field and graveyard that it doesn't matter anymore. And now, all of a sudden T-Bolt has become a valid strategy. Ooh. We're bringing back the classics, baby. All right. That is all for this, so let's move on. Prepare for an instant gift. They released instant gifts. That's it. It's just instant gift. Anyway, reveal a level 7 warrior fusion monster with 2500 attack from your extra deck to your opponent and declare one of the card's names listed as material for that monster. Then you can choose a monster in your grave with the card name declared for this effect's requirement and special summon it onto your field face up. Then you can draw a card. For the rest of the turn, you cannot attack with monsters except for warrior monsters. I mean, yeah, this is not bad. Level 7 warrior, fusion warriors with 2500 attack. Show me. Wow, it's almost like we knew that this was going to be a Neo's card. It's crazy. But yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I don't know what we were expecting, but Like heroes get something every other thing, and like they're getting the mole, the grand mole, and the respective contact fusion. So it makes sense that they would add more fusion monsters this way. So yeah, that's fine. Anyway, moving on. Save the day with 2 full Overrush rares. Oh my god, these look so good. Can we talk about how this Neos card looks amazing? Like, we don't even have all of the elements still, and like they're already deciding to print this, which is weird in my opinion, because I feel like they should have done this when they released a contact fusion for every attribute. But obviously that involves other cards that may or may not be able to be played in Rush Duel anyway, so we'll take it. We'll take it. It looks really good. I cannot complain. I cannot complain of how good this looks. Oh my god. And speaking of how good this looks, Priestess of Y Salvation gets a full Overrush rare as well. That is because, you know, the Wise cards, or like the Wise Salvation cards. What is the deck called? Anyway, they're getting a bunch of new stuff in here as well, so it does make sense. I really love the idea that we get at least one normal monster, and then one monster that is in one of the 3 main decks. Now, I understand that people were like, well, why wasn't this a Royal Rebel card or something like that? And my answer to that is, they're gonna do it eventually. They're gonna do it in like some crazy, you know, end of the year or 6th anniversary pack, where they're like, here are all the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 Protagonist Ace monsters in full Overrush rare. Right? I think that's the goal, or like that's what they want to do. It would not make sense for them to add, you know, a full Overrush rare to a protagonist or an anime deck without giving the anime deck a thing in the future. I say that, but then I realized Galactica Oblivion got one. But that's a normal monster that technically shouldn't count, I guess, but it is the ace monster technically for YUGIOH, so never mind. My theory is wrong. I just disproved my own theory while talking about it. Then I don't know. I don't know why they didn't do it that way, but there you go. Since all the healthy cards are level 7, that also means Ship of 7 Treasures. Yeah, oh my god, Ship is gonna go crazy. Ship is gonna go so crazy in that deck. Like that's all we need. God, that Neos looks so sick. It does. I love it so much. One day I'm gonna get a full Overrush rare. It's gonna happen. Maybe it's gonna be today. Cause where's my thing? Browser? This one? There it is. Because we are here to open some packs. So let's do that. To see my mouse briefly off on the side. Oh, my packs are over there. Let me go grab them. Boom. Oh, they are upside down. There we go. Boom. Alright, we got 2 boxes of Advanced Pack Union Base to open up. So let's talk about Union Base for a second. Union Base adds, obviously, the XYZ Union monsters, and that means we are getting Unions in Rush Duels. So far, they seem pretty good. Like, the XYZ deck is pretty easy to pilot. There's nothing too crazy about them, and they seem to be doing pretty well in some tournaments from what I've seen. Now, these aren't the only cards in the deck, in the pack, obviously. Union Base also carries a few other cards that we can use as well, but they're just not as cool. They're just not as cool. Let me open up Wikipedia to make sure I have all the card names listed. Okay, but yes. So the other cards that we have in here are the baseball cards. Baseball is a anime deck from Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s used by Yuka Goha, and they are kind of just like a what if Utopia and friends actually decided to have a baseball career, like that one episode in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal or Zale or however you want to pronounce it. But we also get what is it? We get Pliage in here as well, right? Pliage also gets a couple of cards. They are getting a full team in here. We have a bunch of where is it? Where are the Pliage cards? Yeah, so we have a bunch of stuff here as well for Pliage. I'm not entirely familiar with Pliage, I'll be quite honest. I don't really play it, and I don't know a lot of people that do play this deck as well, so I can't really go too much into it. It is a fusion-based deck that does give you a bunch of cool, like, nice little bonus effects and stuff like that. But yeah, I really can't talk too much about it. What else do we get in here? Star Repeats. Oh yeah, we got all of the 2 cards. Aitu, Soitu, Koitu, Doitsu. We did get all of those, so that's another union theme that we have. Star Spry, yeah. Okay, yes. So we do have a lot of cards here. Those 2 on the top are Heat Neos and Pulse Neos. Yeah. These are all 4 of those are the Rush Duel exclusive Contact Neos fusions. So we do have one for all of like the main 4 attributes, but we aren't probably going to be seeing the light and dark ones anytime soon. Probably, which is why I think they were comfortable printing this card, because they could have waited, but I think this is fine. Yeah, I cannot see people complaining too much about how cool that card looks. So yeah, it'd be cool if I get it, but that'll have to wait. For now, though, we are going to be hoping, because we do have some full Overrush rares in this set as well. Let me make sure. Oh my god. But yes. So we have Start in the Beginning, which is a fusion. I guess it is a Pliage card for the most part, but this is helpful for a lot of fusion decks. But we also get Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy of the End. That is a very cool looking card. I'll be quite honest, the full Overrush rare looks amazing. I talked a little bit on my Twitter about it. I love the foiling pattern that they used. There's like a radiating foil pattern from the flames that the Chaos Dragon shoots out. Oh my god, so cool. But yes, other than that, let's just open up some cards. Let's see what we get. Should I open both boxes? No, we'll do one box at a time. We'll do one box at a time in this. And I go for it. Let me move my trash a little bit closer so I can throw away the top parts. Alright, starting off, we have good old Torrential Tributes, Cyber Variation. This is also a really good card for the XYZ Union monsters. Pliage, and then we have the Y Dragon Cannon. Nice. Or not Y Dragon Cannon, Y Dragon Cannon. After that, we have... Is this called A Warrior Returns? Shoot, I forgot the correct name for this. Yeah, the Warrior Returning Alive. That's what it is. Then we have, oh god, you are the Lawan Adventurers. This is getting a full theme as well in the future. I cannot believe it, but here we are. Heavy Roller. And then, okay, this is just a super. This is one of our field spells. This is Fervor's Colorful Ballpark. Whoa, I saw something shiny. We might have already hit our Overrush Rare, which is... That's going to make me a little bit nervous. If I already hit my Overrush Rare, I'm going to be kind of sad, but that means we can go a little bit faster on these ones. I don't remember which colors. I think this is Aizu. This is one of the new Pliage cards. Not Spirit of the Stars. No, not Fairy of the Stars. Spirit Sprite of the Stars. There we go. We're gonna get there eventually. And then Candy All. And then, oh my god, we got Trade-In. We got Trade-In as our Overrush Rare. Not bad, not bad. A very good card. A very useful card in, level 8 decks in general. Definitely good in Monarchs, obviously. But this actually does, this can see some use in the baseball deck because all of the boss monsters, I think all of them, most of them, are level 8s. So we can use Trade-In, throw away a level 8, and then we can draw 2 cards. So very nice. We hit our Overrush Rare early, but it's a good card. So I cannot complain. I know that a lot of people have been getting the C39, I believe, or like one of the other 39s as their Overrush Rare, which is, all right, I guess. But I just didn't want to be one of those. So yeah, not bad at all. I'll take it. Alright, let's see. This is it Koitsu? This is Koitsu. We have normal Trade-In, which is fine. Oh my god, Doitsu? And then we have XY, what is it called? Just XY XY Dragon Cannon. Okay, yeah. Yeah, a lot of, from what I've seen, a lot of the XYZ fusions, they're only in supers or secrets, so they can only be found as your last card, which means this deck is actually kind of difficult to make a full deck out of if you're just buying packs. So if you want to play this deck like physically, you might as well just buy the cards, to be quite honest. Obviously that should always be the strategy, but like more often than not, this is one of those decks. It's kind of like Delirium in the other advanced pack or whatever. This is the player returning alive. Now we did get Priestess of Y Salvation, not the full Overrush Rare, but that's not in this deck, or that's not in here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This is Star Replete, which is the evolved version, I guess, or older version of the Star Replacer, the little guy. And then our first ultra rare is the new, is it Pliage the Star Sanctuary? Yes, it's one of the new Pliage fusions. Level 10 fusion. This is a 2700 attack, 3200 defense, is wild. It needs Pliage the Sacred Shooting Star, a level 4 lower dark attribute monster, and a normal monster. You can special summon a normal monster from your grave face up to your field. Then you can make the monster special summoned by this effect gain attack equal to its original defense until the end of the turn. Throw in a Blue Eyes. Special summon a Blue Eyes. This is our Prime Night all of a sudden, guys. This is how we make Blue Eyes great again. Bro, this is great. Blue Eyes with what, like 5,000 attack? What are we doing here? What's going on? Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright. Next up, we have our fusion. We have our player 39 home run hitter. This is one of our OG baseball cards. Next up, we have, oh god, I don't remember who you are. You had kind of weird. Yes, Seiyanen. Yeah, Seiyanen, the Blazing Conqueror. If you have no other monsters on your field, you can add a level 8 fire or dark attribute warrior monster from your grave to the hand. Your monsters with 1900 or less defense cannot attack this turn. So they want you to use this in baseball, obviously. If you're board wiped or if you're starting your turn after your board gets cleared, you can use this card, get back one of your baseball monsters, and then hopefully you have something else to tribute into it to make to bring it back. But yeah. And next up we have we just have X-Head Cannon. X-Head Cannon, I believe, all the XYZ materials are all super rare and above. Oh my god, they really didn't want you to build this deck easily. They saw that people are gonna want to play this deck, and they're like, well, what if we make every single card super or above? What are they gonna do about that? Apparently nothing. We really can't do anything about that. That's just Konami. Alright, I don't like that I had a pack. The first pack was those exact same 2 cards. Anyway, we have C39. And then we have... Oh, we got the Automata... what is it? Automata Pitcher? Right? Yeah, Automata Pitcher! Let's go! Very cool. Very cute card. Alright, we already saw you. I believe this is our Soitsu. Heavy Roller. And then we got our little sprite guy again for our second Ultra Rare. Sure. Or actually, no, wait, we didn't have this guy yet. Oh, my bad. Spirit of the Stars. That's right. This allows you to fusion summon a monster that mentions Spirit of the Stars or Pliage as material by sending monsters from your hand or field to the grave as material. This is a pretty good fusion enablement, which is something that obviously fusion decks love to have. A lot of repeats already. And then, okay, we got our Player C39 Home Run Smasher V, or 5, or however you want to pronounce it. You can special summon this from your hand face to the field by sending a face of level 8 fire attribute monster from your field to the grave. During the main phase that you special summon this card, place a level 8 monster from your grave to the bottom of the deck, and you can destroy a monster on your opponent's field and burn them for 500. Yeah, this is the card that I was saying that a lot of people get as their Overrush rare. So, wrong pile. So while it is a very cool card in Overrush rare, don't get me wrong, it's not something that I'm hoping to see. I'd love to see some of the other Overrush rares, if I'm being quite honest. Alright, next up we have Candy. I don't remember. A parody of number C39 Utopia Ray 5. Yes, or Utopia Ray V. Yes, you are absolutely correct. Is it not Journey Beyond? Which one is it? Evolution of the Star Dragon. That's what it is. And then we have you. And then, is that our secret? Okay, so then we got the field spell again. Got the new field spell as our secret rare. Fervorous Colorful Ballpark is our secret rare for this set, which is fine. I think you need at least 3 copies of the field spell. I've seen people say that they play both, so 6 copies of the field spell, which is shocking to me, but you know, I guess it's a thing, so why not? Polymerization. Sayonara Weapon. Sayonara Weapon. What is the correct name for you? Asura Bat. Yes. I love that they decide to turn the Zexal weapons or Zale weapons into Union monsters and stuff, or like to do extra stuff. I love what they did with this. If you have Fervor Spirit Stadium face up on the field, equip this card to one face up level 8 or higher Fire Warrior monster as an equip spell with the following effect. This turn, you can only declare up to 3 attacks. The equipped monster can attack all opponent's monsters once each. So this is actually really, really good if you want to equip this onto, you know, your buffed up player 39. You can do this to any of your other level 8s, obviously, but the dream is putting this onto your buffed up player 39 and having them attack all of the monsters for huge amounts of damage. And it's great. It's like, and I've seen people talk about this already. It's like what Harpy Lady 1, 2, and 3 used to do before it got banned. And they're like, look what they had to do to match a fraction of our power. Like, look, Mark, look at what they had to do. They had to give you a baseball card and then they had to make you equip a union monster onto it. Like, why? So much work for the same effect. But it's very fun. Dragon Evolution again. And then, yeah, another secret. This is the YZ Tank Dragon. Very cool, very cool. I will say something, if you don't know about what Rush Duels has done with the XYZ, like, or like the YZ or the 2-piece fusions, is that the fusions can be counted as each material. So like, for example, YZ Tank Dragon can be treated as Y Dragon Head and Z Metal Tank for the specific fusion summon of XYZ Dragon Tank, which is something I don't think is done in the advanced format, which is surprising. I think that would be something that they would love to have done, but now they're doing it in Rush Duels, and I think it's great. I think it's a beautiful addition. Next up, we have Candy. We have the Fervor Spirit Stadium. We have C39 again. And then we have our Bob. I mean, our, what is it? Wait, what does Bob stand for again? Barrel Up Magic. That's right. Barrel Up Magic Liner's Force. I actually forgot what it was. Yes, here we go. Barrel Up Magic Liner's Force. This card's name becomes Tag Up Magic, Sacrifice Force while in the grave, send one face-up or lower fire attribute monster, or a face-up field spell from your field to the grave to special summon a level 8 fire warrior with 2500 more attack from your grave, face-up to your field. This is really good. This is just really good. Like, what do you mean you could just summon back any of your level 8s at the cost of, oh no, a field spell? God forbid. Or a monster, that's right. Alright. I don't think we've seen you yet. Encounter of the Stars. During a turn that you have not activated this card, activate the top 6 cards of your deck. Holy, that's a lot of cards. Then you can add a level 2 Dark Monster, Star Replete, or Fusion. Okay, that's not bad. We got our good old pal player 99 Grand Slam Dragon. And then we have our X-Trial Cannon. Let's go. So Rush Duel exclusive name changer. Send the top 2 cards of your deck to the grave. This card then becomes X-Head Cannon for the turn. And then you can add a Y-Trial Dragon or Z-Trial Tank from your grave to the hand. You cannot special summon non-light attribute monsters from the extra deck until the end of the turn. It doesn't matter because you are special summoning light monsters anyway. Next up, we have one. This is the old Pliage fusion. This is Pliage, the stylish Sacred Tune Star. The bear, Ice Pop Bear. This isn't. Is this Star Restart? I honestly don't remember. Or is this? Oh yeah, it is Star Restart. Okay, yeah. Ooh. Wait a sec. Another Overrush rare? We hit 2? Did we hit 2? Because I hit the Overrush rare, which is a port. I hit traded. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh shit, that's amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god, we hit 2 overrushers. Okay. You know what? We'll take it. That's amazing. That's so... Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Holy shit. Holy shit, that's amazing. Alright, this is Star Sanctuary of the Beginning. This card's name becomes Star of the Beginning while on the hand or grave. When your opponent normal summons a monster, place a fusion monster or normal monster from your grave to the bottom of the deck. Change that normal summon monster to face down defense position. Then if you place a fusion monster to meet the requirement, you can destroy a face down card on your opponent's field. Yeah, that's... Oh god, that's so nice. Oh my god, that's such a pretty card. Like, the artwork is so beautiful. Oh my god. One day, I'll have enough to invest in a nicer camera so I can show you guys this in better quality. But yo, this is just nice. This is actually just really nice. Like, holy... Alright, that is 2 Overrush rares. Okay, they're playing with me a little bit. They know what they're doing. They got me with the early trade-in, but then they're like, but we'll hit you with that second one in the end. Alright. Last one. Let's see if we get like ultra lucky. Can we go for the 3-peats? You gotta notice that you've been following for 4 years. There's no way you've been streaming for 4 years. Actually, there is a possibility that I've been streaming for 4 years. Maybe not specifically as... No, it would have to have been as Protag. Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, no, that's actually possible. I would believe it, but hey, well, hello. I hope everything has been well, man. Because, like, yeah, we've known each other for a while. Or at least we've been... Yeah, that, you know what? I believe it. Candy All, Aitsu, Fervous, Fever, Ballpark, or Stadium. And then finally, we have YZ Dragon Tank. Didn't we just get this as a secret? We did. Yeah, okay. Not bad. Not bad overall. Where's my... Yeah. We got 2 Overrushers. Yo, that's crazy. I'm very happy about that. Not bad for the first box. That means I'm gonna be so sad about the second box, but that does not matter. That is okay with me. We got really lucky. Cause like I've gotten a few double Overrush rare boxes already, right? And it seems like the pattern is if you got like an old card or like a card that was already printed that got turned into an Overrush rare, then you're likely to get another one that is specifically from this set, right? Because like we have Trade-In already. Trade-In was also a port from the advanced format. So this got a reprint in Overrush rare, but then we got another Overrush rare from specifically this set. Because like the other time that I got it is when I got the Red Eyes Black Dragon as a Overrush rare. And that was because I got that one and then I had another Overrush rare in there as well. But like that was the reasoning behind it, in my opinion. And I think that's how it works. But yeah, that's amazing. That's so cool. That's so cool that we got it. Alright. But we gotta move on. We gotta keep going. Box number 2. Let's see what you have in store. The only way we top this is... How do we top this? What is my chase card? My chase card is obviously Chaos Emperor, Dragon Envoy of the End, or Star of the Beginning. Either full Overrush rare is like the main chase card, right? If I could get XYZ Dragon Cannon as an Overrush rare, I would take it for sure. Is there anything else that I would really want to see as an Overrush? Ooh, Durham, the Holy Empress as an Overrush rare would be cool. I could have that next to my Litchi, the Hopeful. So I could have both of the fancy mystery ladies as my Overrush rares. That would be a good one. You know what? That would be a good one. I just realized I just threw my wrapper onto my desk. My trash can is next to me. Why do I keep doing this? Alright. Next up. Let's see what we got. Gaga got Cheer Girl? That would be a good one as well. That would be a good one as well. For sure. Alright, we can kind of speed through these now that we've seen most of the cards. And you know me, I love talking, so I gotta make sure I don't talk too much. I'm still recovering from my sickness. I'm not fully 100% healed. Ooh, okay, never mind. We got a new card. Can't talk about it too much. Okay, this is Headhunter's Gorilla Goliath. That one. During the main phase of you normal or special summon this card, special summon a level 7 monster from your graveyard face up to your field. This turn, you cannot activate the effect of Headhunter's Goraliath. Once again, I was talking about, you know, bringing back T-Bolt. This is another option. This is another option for T-Bolt, right? Like, bring back the T-Bolt from the grave. Bring back the candy from the grave. Like, what's happening here? What's happening? I'm going a little crazy. I just really want T-Bolt to come back. I don't know. It'd be really funny. It'd be really funny if T-Bolt Luke comes back. It'd be funny if I play it. If someone else plays it and does it against me, I would hate them forever. But it'd be really funny if I got to do it. I don't believe we've seen this one yet. This is Pliage's Clustering Stars. You can send a fusion, start beginning, or start restart from your hand to the grave. And then mill 3, and then add to your hand 2 cards from among the cards sent. Then you can only attack with fusion or normal monsters. That's crazy. That's a wild card. Maybe this Pliage deck ain't too bad after all. Maybe I gotta look into it. Alright. Next up. Is that a secret? Oh, we got a secret of the Star Repletes? Sure. Alright. This is secret of a normal monster. Like, rarity wise, that's unfortunate. But other than that, you know what, that's pretty cool. We were just talking about normal monsters. That's not a bad one. Alright, we have X Trial Cannon again. We haven't hit any of the other trial cards. But obviously, like I said, the likelihood of hitting any of those is also really low. Another bum. Oh, okay, we got an ultra rare version of the was it Durham? Yeah, Durham, the Holy Empress. Alright, so not bad. We did get at least one copy of this, which is what I was hoping for. This is a really good card for any Union or Field Spell enjoyers. This is basically the Litchi of Unions and Field Spells, is how I interpret it. During the turn that you normal summon this card, send the top 3 cards of your deck to the grave. You can then add a Union monster or a Field Spell from your grave to the hand. If you do, send a monster from your field or 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. Yeah, not bad. I like this card a lot. If we can get it in the Overrush rare variety, though, that would be sick. That would be really sick. Let's see. Automata picture again. Okay, well now it's like, do I want the baseball cards or do I want the XYZ monsters as my supers? You know, we're getting into some contested territory. Okay, how many times have we had this combination of torrential tribute into cyber variation into pliage? Isn't that the same 3 cards? Or no, at least the same 2 cards. I remember specifically torrential tribute into cyber variation. But like, why does this keep happening? How does this keep happening? Is this a QC thing that I should be worried about? Okay. So pliage into, oh, we got our name changer guy. Okay, sure. Let me make sure I get the name correct. This is Union Supporter. Send the top card of your deck to the grave and declare 1 card name from among X Head Cannon, Y Dragon Head, and D Metal Tank. This turn, this card's name becomes the declared name. Then you can special summon a level 6 light attribute machine type fusion monster from your grave to your field in face of defense position. So it's a name changer, and then you can bring back a level 6 you know, XY or like 2-piece fusion monster, and then you can go into your 3-piece XYZ or YXZ fusion monster. It's so good. It's so good. This deck allows you to get to your big fusions so fast. Alright. Fusion 99. Oh, it's Gorilla. It's Gorilla. It is Headhunter's Gorilla as our Overrush rare. Okay. Alright, this is not one of the ones that I really wanted, but it is actually a really good card. This card has seen play in the Monumentis deck. It is a very good option because it allows you to provide things like Emir back to be able to like add the protection, add the buffs and stuff like that. It is a really good card. I'm not going to say that this is like a unfortunate addition or an unfortunate card that is a Overrush rare, but like, yeah. There you go. Sleeved up. Alright, next up. YZ Dragon Tank again? We don't have, there are other level 6 fusions. I promise you there are other level 6 fusions. I just don't know where they are. I just don't know where they are. Okay, there we go. We have Y Trial Dragon. Finally, we got a new one. Secret rare. Send the top card of your deck to the grave, and this card's name becomes Y Dragon Head. Then you can fusion summon XY Dragon Cannon or YZ Tank Dragon by placing monsters from your field or grave onto the bottom of your owner's deck in material, or in any order of material, including this card. There we go. Oh yeah, there's my secrets. It's like I had another secret. There we go. Okay, never mind. I was complaining that we weren't seeing a bunch of other cards, but now I have 2 copies of Y Trial Dragon. So now we're open. Oh, now we have a full playset of trade-in, which is good. Oh, there we go. XZ. What is this? Dragon Tank? Or no, Cannon Tank? dragon? Cannon dragon? No. What is this? It is tank cannon. Okay. You would think I would remember the names, but it's tank cannon. They put the bottom and then the top, right? I don't get it. And then this is our last pack. We actually did go through these really fast. And then we have Z Trial Tank. Yo, we did get one of each of the new trial cards. Send the top card of your deck to the grave for this card's name to turn into Z Metal Tank. Then you can field summon XZ Tank Cannon or YZ Tank Dragon by placing monsters from your field or grave onto the bottom of the owner's deck in any order's material, including this card. So now we have those. We didn't get the OG pieces, or at least not all of them, right? We didn't get the tank. So that is unfortunate. That evades us, but not bad. Not bad overall. But hey, 3 Overrush rares in 2 boxes is not bad. I'll definitely take it. I'll definitely take it. Oh, I can rate them. This one I'm going to give probably an A. I really like the art a lot. It looks beautiful. In person, I'm a little bit biased, obviously. The foiling is very nice here. Trade-in. How do I feel about trade-in? Trade-in is probably a B. It's pretty simple. You're not really missing anything when you look at the box itself. Like, you get to see the hands, you get to see the rest of the table, that's fine. It is one of those unfortunate things where it's like, it's a port of a card, so you had already the art in the card itself. So, like, adding extra to it doesn't really add anything. And then finally, Headhunter's Goralith is probably a C. Doesn't really do much. It adds the rest of the arm, which is fine, but like a lot of its art is already centered and contained within the box itself. You don't really only just gain extra lines and stuff. Not that exciting. But yeah, alright, that is all of them. I'm gonna have to go through and sort these cards, but I'll probably do it off stream. Probably end things off here, just so that I can rest my voice. Just so I can rest my voice and just chill while I sort through my cards and everything. Just something that I really enjoy doing. I might do this on stream at some point, but I just need to... We're just gonna cut it a little bit short today. I only stream for what, 1.5 hours? Yeah, that happens when you also start late, which is my fault, obviously. But yeah, not too bad. Honestly, I think we hit some really good cards. I am very excited to try and see what I can make with them. I do have to record. I still have to record for the rush reviews that I want to make for these decks, which I just haven't gotten the time to do so. So hopefully I get that done soon. But for now, yeah, that'll be it for me. That'll be it for me today. Next week we'll do the thing that I said we were gonna do last week. I didn't think that I was gonna get the boxes this week, but we did, so that's fun. But next week we'll do a discussion video about what our instant fusion targets are and how good they're going to be. Right? Instant fusion, like was mentioned, right, by MZ, is in this set. We just never pulled it. It is a legend spell. It is a very good one, mind you. But instant fusion was infamous, you know, for having really strong targets in the advanced format, especially during, you know, the tier limits era. So, do we have tier limits in Rush Duels? We don't, but there could be better options. There could be options in the future. So we'll have to see whether or not instant fusion is actually worth being added, whether or not it should have been a legend card or a legend spell or not. We'll have that discussion next week. Other than that, we'll just do the same thing we do as always. Talk about new cards, talk about something else, have some fun. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. My name has been Protagonist. No, that's my intro. Once again, This has been Protagonist signing out for today. Thank you so very much for watching. It is pretty funny to see Super Poly being printed in the game and not be Legend, but Instant Fusion is. That is very true. Super Poly, I feel like, isn't as useful, in my opinion, right? There aren't a lot of generic options that feel worth using Super Poly, in my opinion. But we can talk about that as well, right? We can talk about both Instant Fusion and Super Poly. That actually might be a good tangent or good combination to the instruction or the discussion. Like Super Poly versus Instant Fusion, right? Like, are they good? Are they worth the cardboard they're printed on? That'll be a good topic. So yeah, thank you for bringing that up, MZ. Thank you. But yes, all right, I'll be heading off now. Thank you so very much. I will see you all next week. And yeah, that's it. Peace.